Alright, so in the last video I talked to you guys a little bit about getting rid of the oil burner and building a wood stove, and I'm still planning on doing that, but just temporarily I cut this apart and made a small wood stove so we have an alternate heating source out here for the rest of this winter, because I still got to buy all the materials to build the big wood stove that I want to build for this corner. But this little thing's working great so far. It's not quite as much heat as I'm wanting, or as I'm expecting to get out of this big wood stove that we're going to build, but this thing's working great. So I should have filmed this probably yesterday, just putting this little box together, but I cut the air and the oil feed line, poured off the oil burner, cut the reservoir off, got rid of all that. I'm still using the forge blower motor to go through my heat exchanger pipes up there, but yeah, it's just a little simple box. I cut the door off of the oil burner and added this little box onto the front of it. Made a new door with an air damper right here, and just a simple latch out of rebar. But it's working great. So I got my I just got a dog dish on here with some water in it, using that for a humidifier because wood stoves really dry the air out. That's about it with this thing. So we are still going to build, like I said, we're still going to build a bigger wood stove for this corner, but this will get us through this winter. But I think got another little project we're going to do today. Alright, so since we turned the oil burner into a temporary wood stove, now I've got to get rid of my oil drum over here that I was using to fill up my jugs of oil with and fill the oil burner, and we're going to build a just a little rack here to stack all the firewood. So we'll get started on that now. Got to get this moved out of the way, and we'll get some metal cut up, weld it together, and stack it over there. Stack the firewood over there. Alright, so I like to keep everything mobile, everything that I can, keep it mobile in my shop by using casters or putting it on some sort of blocks. That way I can use my pallet jack to move it around. So my goal with this wood rack is to leave it high enough so I can get the pallet jack under it, grab it with the pallet jack, roll it over the door, whatever. That way I can just bring the rack to the door, unload the wood from the pickup into the rack, and go park the rack. So this is going to be bottom part of the frame, just a piece of 3-inch channel iron. Let's see, just some 1/8-inch flat plate for the bottom. We're going to put some feet on this and then come up off of this with a couple more pieces of channel iron. Just pretty simple. It's not going to be huge. It should hold a couple days worth of wood in here. That's it. I need to find some feet for this thing, that way I can keep it at least this high off the ground so the pallet jack fits under it. So, just figured out something cool. If you drop a piece of metal on here, the door of the dartboard pops open. It's a great work light. Didn't even think about that. We're gonna go with that. Well, I should have known that was going to happen. On the bottom it's just a 3-inch wide piece of channel iron, so when this thing's on the pallet jack it's a little tippy, and I got a little carried away with turning too fast and should have had the camera rolling. Damn it. Alright, I'll get this cleaned up, get it parked against the wall. We might have to make some wider plate, or put some wider plates on the bottom of that channel iron down there to help stabilize it.
too big. Well, we'll let her burn with the door open for a little bit. This thing drafts so good, it doesn't matter if you leave the door open. We're just losing more heat out the chimney that way. I don't know, I think I like this better than the oil burner. There's something about a wood stove, just the smell of wood smoke, and I don't know, I like it. Might have to move the TV over here into this corner. Bring my recliner out here. Well, all right, thanks for watching.